Crazy Italian family. My father used to call my periods my minestrone. Every pet I ever had growing up, a duck, a chicken, a rabbit, always ended up in one of my father's recipes. The only pet that survived was my guinea pig, because he thought it was Italian. I know, it's crazy. Yeah. And then I ended up, married an Italian, of course, and he's from Queens. I heard him from Brooklyn, guys, Queens. Yep, and of course he lived in his parents' basement until he was 30. That's what you do. And my mother-in-law, God rest her soul, my mother-in-law had the traditional Italian bomb shelter food network down there, right? Are you Italian? He's like, no, you're from the ceiling to the floor, food, and most of it was expired. Open up a bottle of Coke, nothing, and it's like half Christmas Day. When we first got married, my husband was going home he said he was going home to visit. He actually was grocery shopping. And he came back home with this crazy stuff like Billy Beer from the Carter administration. And Tang. Remember Tang? It looked like that powdered stuff. I was like, who are we having for dinner? Astronauts? That's crazy. So this Christmas was a little nostalgia for me. I was thinking about my kids and how they open up their 99,000 toys, and then like 5 seconds later, they're like, we're bored. Could you imagine? We're bored. I said, you're bored? Why don't you play with the stuff that I had to play with when I was your age? You try baking a cake with a light bulb. Yeah. And then you can watch Mary Poppins in my Viewmaster. That's how we watch movies, in a Viewmaster. Remember, you put the card in, and then you'd have to find light to what? Oh, she's up. She's down. She's up. She's down. Can you imagine porn in a Viewmaster? And then, if you're still bored, why don't you play with my Barbie and Ken doll? You know how long I thought men had nothing down here? And then I married my husband, and he proved it. Sorry, that's exactly what I said, lady, the first time I saw it. And you know what? The whole Barbie craze is... My mother finally let me sell my Barbies. You guys, finally, after all these years, and this is what I have, let me tell you. I had the Barbie dream house, I had the camper, I had that bus, I had the airplane, the car, I had the pool. These Barbies live better than the Kardashians. And my kids, they're bored. You know what? Why don't you play with my Baby Alive doll? Anybody have Baby Alive? Do you remember? You remember what you did? You mixed up that stuff and you fed the doll and then you watched it poop. If that's not birth control, really. And then I want to say, if you're still bored, how about this? How about my click-clackers? Remember those? Click-clackers? Yeah. Everyone goes like this, right? Hours of entertainment. 2 glass balls on a string. Those were our toys. Before